Welcome back to Your Fantasy Nerd, where we'll be doing episode 2 of our Versus series. We'll be taking the two best rookie running backs, Todd Gurley versus Melvin Gordon. I'll let you guys go first since you have agreement here. So, what do you think?
I bounced back and forth, but I think I'm going to have to go with Todd Gurley here. And that's just because when I see Melvin Gordon in all his production, I know he puts up unreal numbers in college, but he's not going to be in that similar system where it was all him. I mean, in college, his quarterback was Joel Stave the whole time, and all they did was run him the ball. Here in the pros, he's going to have Philip Rivers as his quarterback, and it's going to be a lot more throwing the ball, so he won't put up the same numbers he put up in college. And I think Gurley's just a beast, a bulldozer, and I think he's going to have an incredible season, actually.
I like Todd Gurley as well. He's a stud. Everyone's comparing him to be the next Adrian Peterson. I know he's coming off a knee injury. People are concerned if he's even going to start this year. I don't think it's going to matter. I think he may not start maybe week 1, week 2, but I think he'll definitely get the touches. I think he will have I'm not going to say much better year. I think he'll have a better year if he plays. Seidel's saying how San Diego loves to throw the football, spot on. But I think they always threw the football a lot because they really haven't had a running back that they could really rely on besides Ryan Matthews when he had that one good year, but he was injured. And I think it's going to be close. And I wanted Gordon at one point, but then my mind switched to I want Gurley right now because I think he's a stud. He's so strong, and I think he'll get a ton of touchdowns despite if he's even the number one back, as they call it. Because people say number one back, but games where other guys could come in and play more than the technical RB1.
Personally, I don't actually think this is all that close. I think this is kind of Melvin Gordon very clearly because, first of all, Todd Gurley may end up on the PUP list to start the year. I don't think St. Louis views Todd Gurley as probably the next great running back in the NFL. They're probably looking at it as why risk his rookie year when we have at least 5-6 more years of him. I think this is one of those years where Trey Mason will probably end up with more fantasy points, but Todd Gurley is a better player. But I still think Trey Mason is going to be at least the starter and will probably end up having a better season. On the Melvin Gordon side, though, I think Melvin Gordon, first of all, they're passing for San Diego. While they may pass a lot, currently Antonio Gates is on a 4-game suspension. Keenan Allen had a brutal year last year. Besides that, Malcolm Floyd's saying he's retiring next year. San Diego is going to have a tough time looking for options at passing. Eddie Royal is gone. I mean, it's Keenan Allen and everyone else at this point.
I predict Keenan Allen having a bounce-back year.
Yeah, he could.
A big bounce-back year.
Even so, Philip Rivers is probably going to lean on his running back a lot. I'm not saying
I think they have to run the ball more.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're going to go Cincinnati-Dallas running back or running style, but San Diego I think will definitely be a run-heavy team this year if they want to win. I mean, Brandon Oliver had a serviceable season last year. And I think Gordon, who's clearly a better talent, I think he'll be a top 15 running back, potential RB1. I think Todd Gurley's being a little bit overvalued here. I would say he's probably a low-end RB2 at this point. So
does Danny Woodhead concern you being there? Because he obviously was injured. He's coming back.
Yeah. Not terribly. I mean, I don't need Melvin Gordon to be a 3-down back to be a top 15 running back. I mean, there's been guys that just are able, like DeMarco Murray, I think will be a top 15 running back, but he's not going to be out there on 3rd down. That's going to be Darren Sproles' role. So I think that while Gordon is probably not going to get 3rd down, I don't think it's a big deal because he's may not be the best pass catcher, but he's going to run a lot, and he's going to be like Jamal Charles, I think.
Yeah, there's a reason they drafted him that high.
Yeah. So I personally like Melvin Gordon.
One thing I'd like to add is that this is a super close battle, and I might wake up tomorrow morning and have a completely different look on it. I might think Gordon's better. These are two great running backs who are going to have good years and make excellent NFL careers.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you folks for watching. Go ahead and comment. Would you guys rather have Gordon or Gurley in our Versus series? Go ahead and subscribe to us at Your Fantasy Nerd and visit us at yourfantasynerd.com. Thanks for watching, folks.
Bye-bye.